All right, we're live. Little Saturday morning action for you. I felt like last two games you need a little bit of a palate cleanser. So I'm here to first I'm going to drink some coffee out of my beautiful Sox machine mug, but of course I need to little add a little something to it this morning. So the last two games kind of sucked. Not feeling great about much with the Sox right now, although they're still just chugging along. They're gonna be just fine. But I feel like we just need like a little palate cleanser. So I'm gonna drink some of this delicious coffee with a little bit of delicious Bailey's in it. I'm gonna open up some card packs that I found lying around when I was cleaning up. And yes, believe it or not, every once in a while I clean up. But I did find this pack is the first one we're gonna get into, which is the Stadium Club Football 1992 series. Now, what's important to know about this is that there's no good cards in this set. So there's no chance of me pulling anything that's even worth looking at. But we're going to do it anyways. So I'm opening it up. I think the best thing we can hope for is like an Amply rookie card. But we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. We'll see if I could even open this because this pack has been sealed for like 30 years or 20 years or whatever the fuck it's been. Yeah, 30 years, I think, right? 29 years, something like that. All right. These are kind of stuck together. We'll see how we do here. So these cards actually are pretty nice. So here's the first card. This is a Ronnie Lott. On the cover here, it says that these are produced by produced with Kodak imaging technology. So I mean, just fancy shit. Yeah, I know, Mr. Hand. Math is difficult. I have no interest in doing it, but it is 29 years, I believe. We'll see. So there's the Ronnie Lott. So I think this might be the best card I get out of here because that is an actual player I remember. Uh, it's kind of sad they're really showing off his pinky here. I don't think that exists anymore. But well, you do what you got to do. We got a Roman Pfeiffer here in the old Rams jersey. Gotta love the old Rams jersey. Uh, and then Carwell Gardner. I definitely had Carwell Gardner on a number of fantasy teams in the 90s. He was a guy who would steal some touchdowns from the other guys. Here's a guy I did not like. This is a Lions player, Jerry Ball. Didn't like to see him getting near our tremendous quarterbacks of that time. I think that's like the Eric Kramer era. Um, Kevin Gogan. I don't remember this guy. I'm sure there's some Cowboys fans out there that are going to say like, "Oh, how could you not remember Kevin Gogan?" Jesus. All right. Uh, yeah, we're really getting into some players that I don't quite remember. Kenneth Davis from the Bills. I'm guessing by this he's some kind of kick returner. Uh, Eddie Anderson. Okay, I remember Eddie Anderson with the Raiders. Beautiful Raiders card there. Like I said, there is nothing in this set. We've got let's see who we got next. These are stuck together. So let me see if I can get these apart without tearing them apart. Uh this is more difficult than I had expected. There we go. And not for much. So we got a Mike Pritchard. Remember Mike Pritchard from the Falcons. Guys kind of a kind of do everything but not anything well. Brian Kozerski or Bruce Kozerski. I can't even read this morning. All right. Uh, Tommy Kane. I don't remember Tommy Kane. Any Seahawks fans out there want to tell me how great Tommy Kane was? Feel free to do so. Uh, yes. So I was wrong. It was not the Eric Kramer era for the Bears because here's Eric Kramer throwing the football for the Lions. So he was on Jerry Ball's team at that time. I don't even want to think about who was quarterbacking for the Bears then. Uh, Damone Johnson, do not remember this dude. Looks like he was probably a tight end. Uh, Chris Singleton, definitely remember some Chris Singleton in the old Patriots jerseys. Gotta love those. And this is kind of special. These last two jerseys are just fantastic. So we've got the Curtis Duncan Oilers jersey. Man, those Oilers jerseys with that beautiful light blue, and then Ron Hall in the Bucks jersey. The Bucks jersey is probably one of the most underrated jerseys of all time in its ugliness. It's so ugly that it's the most memorable jersey that you could possibly think of. I love that jersey. I wish I had. I think Beef used to have like those satin starter jackets of the Bucks, like the orange one. We need to get that shit back. We need him in one of those. Yeah, I see Beef is adding in there. I agree. The creamsicle Bucks is the best. All right, next up, I got something special for you guys. I did this a while ago. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I still have a shitload of these because my sock summer's a jerk and he gives me a box of cards that I don't need. So we've got the ALF cards here. Now, if you're familiar with the series, you're looking for like a Willie Tanner. That's the hot card in there. Some Booyah baseball. You might get Andrew Vaughn rookie. You never know. So let's see what we get. All right. Oh, there's gum in here. I'm not eating that. Someone else can have that. If you would like the gum, I'm happy to send it to you. Let's see what we got. We got the whole fam, the whole fam in this one. So you can barely see it because these are not as high quality photos as the Stadium Club. We got here's a sweet Willie Tanner. This is peak Willie Tanner right there. Look at that hairline. Still holding on at that point. It gets way worse. You see him later in things like Friends and in the Norm Macdonald show. You've got Alf here in his waiter get up. I assume he was not being funny because if you've rewatched the show, not funny at all. And then, oh man, yeah, just this is probably later that season, and you could see Willie's hairline is just falling apart on us in real time. Oh man. And then Brian, I don't know what Brian does now. You got to wonder what those child stars end up doing. Um, Possibly porn. We'll ask my Sock Summer. Maybe he's got a lead on him. And then I didn't even realize this. They had stickers in these. So, and I probably saw this the last time I did this, but I forgot that there's stickers. So this sticker is more than likely going to end up on my laptop. It says, and it's kind of good for me too because it says I'm only 229. I haven't hit my prime. That feels like a Cheesy line right there if I've ever heard one. And then Arnold P.U. Garlic from the Equinox Weenies of Booyah Baseball. There you go. That's the Booyah Baseball card you're looking for. These are worth millions of nothing. Um, those cards, I hope they're not worth anything because I just keep throwing them out. If anyone wants them, just let me know. I will send them to you. Just DM me on the Twitters. DMs are always open. Send as few pics as possible though. I'm not really interested in that. All right. Now we've got the 1991 Fleer basketball. So if you read up on 1991 Fleer basketball and what cards you want to get, it's basically just like everything else in the 90s. It just says get Michael Jordan cards. So we'll see what we get. We've got the 1991 All-Star team, Patrick Ewing. Now, Patrick Ewing is tough for me because I always loved him as a player, but I hated him because he was on the Knicks. So that's a great card. And then here's another guy that I also loved from Run TMC. There's Tim Hardaway, All-Star Team, Golden State Warriors. That's a great card. Probably worth nothing. These cards are incredibly ugly too. I don't know if you can see this, but they have like this weird blue border. And here's a guy I just hate. It's Bill Laimbeer. He's got the weird large blue border. I'd like to see my Sock Summer critique the graphic design here. It's pretty horrible. Oh yes, look at this, Jay Humphries. Jay Humphries. I wish you guys could get a look at the ugly face he's got on trying to make this shot. I know it's not going to come through too well, but that's a great pick. Uh, Buck Williams, league leaders. I don't know what he led the league in, but it might have been goggles. He might have led the league in goggles. That's about all I remember about Buck. So that's a league leaders card. I'm sure that's worth just tons of money. Vernell Coles from the Heat. Look at that. I like those. I like those old Heat jerseys, but I like these jerseys even better. This is the old school Rockets jersey, and that's Kenny Smith. Kenny Smith is turned into one of my favorite people on television. I love watching him. On those pre and post games. Uh, so we didn't get the Michael Jordan yet, but we did get the guy that they wanted instead of that Portland wanted instead of him. And there's that Sam Bowie. Look at that Nets. Look at that Nets jersey. It's beautiful. All right. Oh, we got actual good player here. Another good player. We got Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley All Star team. That's a nice card. I don't want that close of a picture of Chuck's face and on my card, but we'll take what we're gonna get. Oh yes, Tom Tolbert. I feel like Beef Loaf loved Tom Tolbert. I don't know why I feel that, but look at those sweet bike shorts underneath. Like he's gonna slide into second at any moment. All right. Randy White with the old Mavericks jerseys, those green Mavericks jerseys. Those are looking good. Oh yes, here's a famous Bull, but at this point he was with the Clippers. There's Ron Harper. Love me some Ron Harper. And then we got another All-Star game card, and this looks like this is Clyde Drexler either getting a shot blocked or getting over on Kevin McHale, which is a nice little shot there. And then the last one, oh, famous coach, one Scott Skiles down there in Orlando, just looking like he has no business being on a basketball court. That's my Scott Skiles right there. Love that card. All right, I've got one more pack that I want to do. This one actually might have good cards in it. We'll be pleasantly surprised. So I'm got the 1991 Upper Deck NFL football. Now I think, and I may be wrong, because these card companies in the 90s, they would make like 9 series of every card. So you don't know if you could actually get good ones out of here. But I believe there is a chance you could get an Emmitt Smith or Brett Favre rookie card in these. Feel free to light me up in the comments if I'm way off on that, but I believe that's the case. The tough part is that this is impossible to open. So we'll see if I can crack into this. It's not a wax pack. It's like this. It's like foil, and it's sealed. So I'm getting through there now. All right, let's see what we got. I don't know what this is. So okay, aerial threats. This is a Montana and Jerry Rice. I'll probably sell this to either Matt Ramsey or King Nam for thousands of dollars. Um, oh, more Niners. Look at this. Look at this Jerry Rice. Look at that beautiful. This is drawn. They're in a picture, but you know what sucks? He's catching it over a Chicago Bear. If you can look closely there, that's kind of bullshit. All right, let's see who we got here. We got a Ken Harvey, linebacker from the Cards, probably the Phoenix Cards back then. Oh yes, my guy, Anthony Munoz. Now, if you guys don't know, the Bengals are my side chick in football, and I loved Anthony Munoz growing up. It was awesome to see like a big Mexican dude out there throwing people around, being a little Mexican guy that would just get his ass kicked all over the place. All right, here's a guy who I remember from the Pats. That's Andre Tippett. I remember him being very good, except for in a certain game. We got a season leaders of Jerry Rice. This is a Jerry Rice heavy pack. If only it were like 5 years earlier, I'd be very happy with that. All right. Ooh, here you go. Star rookie, Mike Dumas. All right. I don't remember him. Maybe he was a star rookie. I don't remember him being very good in the NFL though. We've got a Albert Bentley, running back for the Colts. I remember that dude. All right. Now here's a name. I always love this name. This is just a fantastic name. I don't shout out to this guy's parents, but Anthony Tony. Anthony Tony is one of my favorite football names of all time. It's just such a shitty thing to do to your kids. To name just is basically named Tony Tony. We got Hobie Brenner. So I kind of remember Hobie Brenner. I don't remember him ever playing. I just remember the name Hobie Brenner. Apparently, he was a tight end for the Saints. And then they give a wide shot here. This is the Sean Collins, possibly making that catch. You never know. And then the last card, of course, who other than Jerry Rice, season leaders card. I think I already got one of these. Let's see if we have 2 of these in here. I think we do. Yes, that's pretty great. Thank you very much, Upper Deck. We got 2 Jerry Rice season leaders, exact same card, same pack. Gotta love that. That's how I'll end it. Great getting on here early, talking some Anthony Tony with all you guys, and not thinking about the game last night. I will talk to you guys very soon. Have a good one.